And like that, we should be live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. It is good to have you with us on this wonderful Tuesday evening. I hope you are all doing well. Today, we are going to be finally finishing Horizon Forbidden West, or at least the main campaign. We have long awaited this moment. We have done many things and been very successful in helping our friends and doing all the side quests, but now at last it is time for us to finish this. So we are going to be taking on the Zeniths and taking them all down. That is the plan. But first of all, let me say hello, Stephanie. Thank you so much for jumping into that chat. Appreciate it. If you, like Stephanie, want to say hello, or, you know, just want to keep me on task, because I'm known to get slightly distracted, please feel free to say hello. And Vanessa as well. Thank you so much for saying hello. Appreciate you as always. And of course, if you like what you see here today, please give us a like, give us a follow, all that good stuff. It really, really helps us out. Just checking a few things on the back end, making sure everything is okay. Make sure we're all good. I think we are. Just close that. We should be all good, but let's jump into the game. Let's do it. Yeah, well, hopefully, we won't overheat this time. That is the plan. We'll find out. I'm just going to double check where we're at. We've got skills to spend. We might as well spend them. Vanessa, thank you so much for the like. Appreciate it. I'm just going to buy these because I need to buy all these things anyway. Don't even use half of these things, but we have them now, so we might as well. And then it's just this one, which I've just like not used at all because I don't use traps in any way. But you never know. Inventory, I think we're good. On, oh no, we do have a new trip caster, don't we? The Guardian trip caster is still not as good as this one, to be fair. Let's put you on, because I've currently got that, which I don't really like or want. So that's fine. Yes, the centipedes do upgrade in thirds, I believe, as well. So we should be fine. But let's call our companions and let's go. No way back. You say that, but we had this last time and then everything overheated, so I stopped it.
Point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Let's go for it.
We're on our way.
Dum dum dum.
Aloy.
Where are the others?
Not far behind.
Oof. Had us worried there for a bit.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
And then she just floats in. Of course she does.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
Who's that one at the back? Oh, that's Regala, isn't it? I was like, why have we got someone extra at the back? It's Regala.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others.
What a ragtag bunch indeed, Vanessa. But we love them all nonetheless.
Shall we?
Did he have his metal arm on there?
I wish there was
Yeah, he
a less
does.
pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
Yes, we tolerate some of them. Regala we don't particularly like, and Silence is kind of... He's a good character, but we know he's not probably the best for us.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
Ooh.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important.
We can all keep secrets.
Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Is Regala going to call in her troops or not? I thought.
Sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
Yes. Let's.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy.
We're here, and we're coming for you.
Yes, that is true. They would rumble the
You know
plan.
what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Oh, he looks so tired and so, like, worried. Come on, Erend, our boy.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Sure, but I'm also going to collect things because why not? I'm here still.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Could use acid against it.
Okay, so they do fly by the ice things. Not that ice does. I don't think ice does super great damage to them. Oh, it doesn't. It does like normal damage. Fine. Okay, right. So let us get our special arrows all ready. Oh, dang it. That did not quite do what I intended then. I did not expect that to burst on the first try. I guess it's because I'm using better arrows, but that is fine.
Time you're ready. Pick it up if you need it. Here we go. Who's next?
Machine's got
Take
frostbite.
it down.
There we go.
You need some ammo?
Come on.
That's the weak spot. Let's dent some metal.
Oh, there we are.
Love this happening.
Flying off the edge, that's totally fine. Come on. That did not hit him, which is annoying, because it is just sat back here doing absolutely nothing. Erend, get out of the way, dude.
Hit the weak spot.
I'm doing what I can, buddy.
I'm coming for you. Take this.
Come on, where are you?
Oh, I heard that grunt from here.
Oh, dang it. Just trying to hit the thing.
What's next?
You need to kill this thing.
I think we got it.
I was gonna say, it wasn't actually dead, mate. Like,
Right.
so killing it is actually a little bit
Find
important.
anything?
Yeah.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
I think you're right, but first I'm going to just collect more things because I'm going to need these things for sure. Okay. So up this way. Got more machines and more parts. And up here we got some purple. Interesting, there's a Ravager cannon up here, which we could have used, but hey ho.
We should
That's-
move on.
Should we? I'm just going to get these first, errand. Then we will go.
What's in this backpack? Metal bricks?
Aloy.
Something like that.
I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Have I enjoyed this game? That is a good question. I have. Like, it's been really fun. It's obviously massive compared to the other game, and I feel, in some senses, massive. Like, that's good. I think there have been some elements where it's bad, like Strike, or whatever it was, the game Strike, the extra, like, board game thing, was just, like, an extra thing that I never touched. Because there were
We killed
just...
a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
But yeah, it was just a little bit like there was too much.
Sink or fight? You choose.
Acid ammo could help here.
Yeah, there was just a lot of extra things where sometimes you go, this is a little too much to work with and deal with. Whereas there are other bits where it was much bigger. There were more side quests, more errands, things like that, which I love, and those sort of things are great. Can I silent strike you? Yay or nay? Silent strike?
I'll follow you in.
Oh, that was a frost arrow. That was not my intention. I mean, a frost arrow isn't going to hurt.
Bottoms up.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing!
Hit it while it's frozen.
Gonna try to, buddy.
Aloy, you need this.
Do I? Do I need this?
You got its weak spot.
Give me assist.
That was a decent
Ready
shot,
to go
I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Any good loot?
A little.
Boom. Nailed it. And again, there's another. I need to remember. I need to be looking for these weapons because there are clearly like Ravager cannons and things just around that will be useful to have. So yeah, I probably just need to make sure that I'm actually looking around for weapons rather than just going, let's just attack. I mean, we're not doing badly from doing that, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like there's more we could be doing.
Tired yet?
Yep.
At least you're honest.
Yeah. Clear those weeds.
That's the plan.
Pruning. We're through.
I grab it if you need it. This'll help.
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
Alright, if you say so.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough.
Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world.
Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
good old days.
Good times.
Okay, there's a lot of things around here because we got that. I see a there's a disc launcher over there, so that's probably worth trying to get to.
More specters.
Won't get much use out of
I'll
shotgun.
attack when you do.
Dude, get out of my way, and then we'll talk. Okay, so things like that around. But it'd be good if I can get over to that cannon by the Thunderjaw.
Hey, just here. Live long, kill your enemy.
Are we gonna attack or what?
Yes, we are. We're gonna get there. Go up here. So now we can grab this thing and go, hey boys. Ow. Ah, that's out of weapons now. Wonderful. Oh, that did nothing.
Hey, you wanna fight the Vanguard?
Oh, that does do something. I expected that to be fire. It is not fire.
Hey, you want me to hit you again?
Oh, it's like sticky or something. How weird.
Aloy, ammo! I need some help here.
Boom, that's you down. Come on. Come on, reload. Saw there was more than... Yeah, there's another one, but it's up there, isn't it? Nice. That was not intentional, but that worked. Get Aloy. Aloy, you're supposed to be able to climb up here. Come on. Those climbing mechanics, man, they do not work as they are intended. Where are they? Come on.
Now this is why I came along.
Come on. Come on.
Aloy, over here.
Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. That's another one down. I know it is. That's why I'm hitting it.
I think that's all of them. Let's push on.
Oh, I wanted that one. Too late. I got it.
Just some parts.
Some good stuff, man, is what I got. Right, we need some more health stuff because we used a lot of those berries during that fight. So there should be some more berries just around that we should be able to steal stuff from. So just scrounge, just scrap piles. Fine, fine, fine. Over here, there's some stuff. I see sparking. Here we go. Berries. I just need one more berry bush. And then we should be ground, which I think I can get over here. Fantastic.
Here, up this rock.
Let's go.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Only sort of.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure. Looks like the others have things under control. Fire won't do much.
Cool. So you're fighting that one. Fine.
Well, I'll just leave it here then. Not here. Hit the weak spot.
Dude, what do you think I'm doing? Okay. Come on, there we go. Nice.
Up the slab.
Come here.
Come on, I saw a thing then that was going to let me jump up it, but apparently you are now gone, which is really annoying.
Aloy,
There
Alva
we
and
go.
I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
There we go. Right, we're off. Cool, 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 cool. Let's get some stuff from you.
You shoot like a new Taru, Aloy.
What is that supposed to mean? Is that a good or a bad thing?
You got his weak spot.
That is the intention. Oh, more purple things over here. Purple is important. Let's restock these ammos because sometimes purple is these things, which would be good. Right, so he's up here. So where are we going? Where are you trying to take me? Yeah, up this edge here. There we are, up seas.
Alva and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Cool.
Aloy, I think we're in trouble.
Oh no.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
Come on, Beta. What was that?
Is that?
Was that Beta? Oh, no, these are machines that are like fighting for us. Is this Gaia or Beta? How is that work? Okay, sure. Well, that works, I suppose.
Got their attention.
Nice to have those massive machines on our side for once.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content.
Nice. Nice.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Yes. Let's do that.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
I mean, that's also a possibility. Although Hephaestus shouldn't really be let out to live, but I guess... So, that...
In case we don't make it,
Oh.
I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
Ha! So, yeah, the idea of them now having released Hephaestus in order to, like, win is clever. Because what that means is that now, if they need another game, if they want another sequel, Hephaestus is technically on the loose, or can technically be on the loose in order to do that. Right, that's just a clamber jaw. Got these guys floating around. Have we got anything of any use? Any weapons or anything? You're just parts. Watcher. It's not looking likely. Alright, let's get down.
Acid ammo will make this go quick.
I know it will, but I also
All the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, because that'd have made it nice and easy.
I grab it if you need it.
There we go.
This'll help.
But that worked. Whatever that was, it worked. Let's get some poison ammo.
Battle you love. Oh, look at that thing fizzing away.
Yeah, get up, Aloy. Aloy, don't jump down there. That's water. That's not going to help you.
You want me to handle this, Aloy?
Aloy, go up. Upwards. There we go. Well done, Aloy. There we are. Thank you. Come on.
Use acid to corrode it.
I know, dude. I've been fighting these things longer than you have.
Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it.
There we go. Knock you down. Get a critical strike in. There we go. That thing's now down. Now you're next. Ow, buddy. Stop hitting the things that, like, I'm... Oh, gosh. I cannot see anything.
Come on, let's cross over.
Boom. Whew. Do I know if this has been as successful as the first game? I don't know, actually, whether this has been successful or not. I am annoyingly unaware. I haven't looked into whether this game has been as successful or not. I wonder if its sales will have been hurt by the release of the PlayStation 5 and the difficulties that people have had in getting PS5s. Because as much as this game is on PS4, I very much expect that people will have wanted to play on the PS5 and then were like, well, I'll wait until I get a PS5. And that was kind of like the thing they were saving. That would be a guess of something that could happen. So, but I don't know. The fan base is large, but it's whether it's that large. Like, to make the game like another sequel. The PC fan base were a bit left out, but I think everyone else went for PS4. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's hard to say exactly, and I'd be interested to have a look whether how it's done, like in its first however few months it's been now. Okay, where do we go from here? It says up. There's no like way to climb.
Come on, Aloy, let's go.
Ah,
This way.
Big jump.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because I don't know. I can't remember when Horizon was actually released, because obviously I got it late, because I got it for free on the PlayStation. It was, what, 2018? Is that right? 2018 that came? Which means this was then 2022 release. So it was about 4-ish years. So, yeah, it may take, again, depending on what they do, if they basically keep the game as is.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy.
Because if they essentially go, let's keep the... Oh, it's 2017, so 5 years. But yeah, if they essentially go, let's make this game like the same as the last one, but we add a couple more things, which is what they did, obviously, with this game, it then means you don't have to worry too much about, like, creating extra stuff, and that can easily speed up your process. Oh, you suck. No. Oh, come on.
I've got an angle.
Keeps going too far away. Nice, good job, friends. Cool. So yeah, if it was 2017, so yeah, you go about 5 years then it took, or thereabouts, like not far off of 5 years to make that happen. So it's in that sense of going, well, if it took 5 years, we could be waiting until 2027, potentially. Which would be a long time to wait for a Horizon game. That will really suck. Particularly as so many people got introduced to Horizon because the game came out for free during COVID. So it then felt like, oh, wow, it's a really short time until the sequel. So I guess that will be something to contend with and to figure out. But I imagine it will probably take similar amount of time, 4 or 5 years. Which will just be a long, long old time to be doing that.
Come on, let's go.
Go on, Regala.
This way, demon. Ah!
This is where Regala is going to get sacrificed, maybe? Or is she... Yeah, she's going to get separated from the group. This is her honourable death that she so wanted.
This is the death I was promised. Go!
Yeah, we did say. She was never our friend. She was never going to survive.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms, not as your puppet.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Some valuables everywhere. Nice. So I assume this is the direction we're heading. Looks that way. Let's go this way then. Yeah, Catalo and Alva just like doing their own thing and being absolute pros about it. It's great. What I don't understand is how were they able to beat all these machines in the early days? Like, so all these carcasses are around, if they can't beat them now?
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss.
Hi!
Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless.
Ooh.
You can't hurt us.
So you
Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda.
It's fine because they're going to be bold and gloat and just be like, oh, like you can't possibly beat us, and then wham, we beat them. Fortunately, their egos are so big.
There.
No. Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up!
Now is the moment, Silent. If you were going to do it, now's the time. Oh, no.
Are we supposed to be scared?
Yeah. Come on. Hi. Oof. So most of them are just going to get picked off by machines. Oof. That is unfortunate.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
Yep.
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Yes, Erend, our boy! Come on, Erend.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Yes, so. Oh, our team's so great. Oh, so fun. Even just watching it is so fun to have all our people with us. Right, come on. It's our turn now to control, surely. Here we go.
I gotta get to the top of the tower.
I'm going.
Beta.
I'm running as fast as I can.
Die, my same filth.
Catalo. Uh-oh.
Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can.
Okay, come on. We're nearly there. We need to grab whatever's in these supply boxes. Nice. Potions.
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
Here we go. Activate it. Oh, hi! You have to do some combat now. Because this is the thing. The hand-to-hand combat was severely lacking in the first game. So, like, the boss fights were just machine fights and it felt a bit boring and slow. Oh, going.
Unfinished business, little girl.
We do. Time for me to kick your butt. Because now you haven't got your flipping shield to defend you. Because now it's just skill versus skill, and I think I might be more skilled than you.
Take you out.
I think you might.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Yes, Aloy. Oh, okay, okay. So he isn't going to What does it say? Fire and ice. Let's go for some ice. We always love some ice.
Come closer.
Felt that, didn't ya?
Here.
I'm taking you down.
Hit me then.
I'm trying to hit you, but you just keep like sucking.
Whoa. I can't let him catch me.
I got a smell.
Let's try some fire.
Take that! Not much without your shield, are ya?
Hip.
There we go.
Are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Yeah.
Ah, don't like that, do ya?
I'm not giving up.
Oh,
You're done for!
I'll break.
This is just the keep dodging part.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you did, but now I'm gonna get you.
This is the end for you!
You and me.
We make a hell of a team, don't we?
Team? What is this? What are you talking about? Team now? You are literally the worst.
Oh, he's almost down.
Here we go. Lovely. Whew.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
There you go. Lovely.
Now we're having fun, right?
Ooh. Yeah, she's a little bit... She's got a bit of a chip on her shoulder, I think. Sweet revenge.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister.
I know, I need the things that are around. I want to make sure I actually have everything that I need. Some of these extra things are going to be helpful.
I better take the lift.
I know. I'm collecting all the extras, Aloy. You don't have to keep talking to me every 5 minutes to tell me what I should or should not be doing. Come on now, I'm a big boy. Do 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 do. Okay, nothing over there really. Okay, down here, lovely. Here we go, right. Let's take the lift. See where this takes us back.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out.
Sure, so that's where we were going. That's where we came from, and now we're heading up.
The self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. But you talking to me is slowing me down.
Need to find a closer spot.
Come on. Ha. Here we are. Do Aloy, go up, not sideways. Say Aloy, not sideways. Upwards. Okay, and up. Oh, it wasn't that big a jump, Aloy. You've made way worse than that.
Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here?
Nemesis.
Maybe
The plot.
help me figure it out.
The plot thickens massively. Might be a new game, might be DLC, because they did do DLC for the first game. So it very well could be DLC. But yes, it could be Horizon Nemesis, I suppose. Although they tend to go for double words if they're wanting to try and like keep consistent, because it was like Zero Dawn, Forbidden West. You know, if they want to keep consistent. They may not. Yeah, the winter bit. So it was called the Frozen Wilds, I think, or something like that. Okay, here we are. Great. Up some more. Oh, there was some stuff down there which I missed. Just really try and get that. It's easy to get back up. Not so easy to get these things. Just make sure we're fully stocked. Oh yeah, so this is the one we had to get up. Now, why did you do that jump, Aloy, and not just jump to the platform like a normal human?
This is it. End of the line.
But yeah, I think it would make sense if that is going to end up being the, Oh, what? What was that? Is that on this level? Oh, good, it's on this level. Yeah, Nemesis, again, it's either going to be the final boss here, or it'll end up being the DLC. Would be my best guess, based on what we know. Let's go. But it's been quite cool having the Zeniths, because it's like a whole new set of technology. Like, we obviously had the special shield armor at the end, but it's fun to then have this as like, you know, here's all this white and polygon, like triangles and polygons and tech and like high futuristic stuff. It's been quite fun.
Are you okay?
Come on.
Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there.
Come on, Beta.
Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here.
Okay, what do we got? That's Earth.
There's something in deep space. It's following the zenith.
Oh, so that's the thing that destroyed their planet. Because we don't know why their planet suddenly died. My guess is this thing is what did it.
Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of... astronomical.
Did they create something? Let me guess. Did they try to create their own version of Gaia, and that is what ended up happening? They made this thing which then destroyed everything, or is it Hades?
It's a way station. They're on the run.
Oh, it's Hades, isn't it? It is Hades, because we talked about the fact the signal traveled that awakened Hades on Earth. So it's like they tried to create a Gaia or something, and Hades showed up. Oh, he's just dead then? Or close to being dead?
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying.
Yes, I knew we couldn't trust her.
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
But you can't guarantee it won't find you, though.
So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home.
Unless we stop it because we're the good guy.
You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
But that's not a guarantee. You just keep running because eventually it'll find you and then you keep having to run again.
More than you could ever know. And I'd let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self.
How dare
I'm not
you?
Asking. You're coming with me.
No, that's not how this
It
works.
may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
And here we go, big boss machine time.
Get to the door. Submit, Aloy. You can't.
Now this feels like a boss. This feels like a boss battle. Hi! What are you weak against?
Pull that armor before I can do some damage.
Poison. Oh, that's smart. There we go.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Was it? Well, that's good, because I am more than what I showed you to be. What else? It's that flipping confusion damage, which I just don't... I never, like, got any weapon that manages it.
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Yes, I know they are. It's what I'm shooting at. Get my favorite, my bombs out. Okay. Oh gosh, ow. Okay. Okay, so ice is not like super weak, but yeah, oh gosh, that's yeah, we're not gonna get any ice damage on that. We're gonna need some more poison time. I mean, can I load it up with 2? That would be the ideal, because I already know that I can have...
You can only endure so much.
Because that will immediately... There we go. That's where the double's useful, because then it immediately puts you into poison. Ow!
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Holding back? What? Okay. Well, now you've just annoyed me.
I'll shut you down. Well, that did something.
It did.
Armor's off.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Oh, that's better.
Let's get some poison arrows back out, baby. Oh, I should have done the double again. I forgot about the double. I'm out of stamina, apparently. I do have stamina potions, I believe.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Okay, sure, you can keep saying that, but it doesn't really mean anything. Okay. What do we got? Now we'll just stick with our go-to.
I can endure. You cannot.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's using those gold plates to power its attacks. This
I-
won't work, Tilda.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
There we are, bomb time.
Oh, it's quick.
It is quick, but that's fine because I'm... Oh, come on, that went through its legs. That's not cool.
I have you.
Okay, we're out of ammo on that. Fine. Back to this.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
What do you mean, why I'm holding back? I am destroying you.
You're not gonna beat me.
Boom, there we go. There's that. Let's get some poison back in the game. Oh, wow, that did a really good job then. Don't know why that did so well that time, but sure.
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy.
Come on. I would like you to eat some bombs, please. Critical strike. Critical strike and done. Woo! It's a mistake, a fool's errand to try and stop me.
Why couldn't you just let me choose?
Search Spectral Prime. I mean, this is us assuming she's dead in this thing. If the whole thing is meant to protect you, surely it would, yeah. Why would it kill you? Surely you'd be able to, it would like protect you, eject you so that you had like a fighting chance. Rather than, if you kill this thing, it kills you. Feels like a design flaw to me.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
I've known something.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds.
I mean, that's true, and now we're going to try and
Nemesis from Hades,
do the same thing.
I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and
He's got a great voice.
I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database. And begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge. One with infinite possibilities.
I'm not sure we're happy with that.
You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything?
He's never had like a home. Like he's got the stuff from those
Help me fight that.
the Far East and stuff. Like he's not going
Perhaps
to.
Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a high.
Yeah, he's not afraid to just leave because he's like been a loner.
What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have?
Enough.
If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life. You'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle.
No, she wouldn't. She stayed behind. That was the whole point. Like, the Earth looked like it was doomed, and she stayed behind. That was literally the point.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
But that means, so that does mean we are literally abandoning the Apollo database.
She looks okay.
So as a subordinate function, we are just leaving Apollo behind. Unfortunately.
As always.
Well, I say unfortunately, but it means that human race will advance as it needs to, as opposed to at the rate it could. He is very good at speeches, Steffi. You're right. See, look, that's the thing he's missing. He knows that he's
as far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah, he's come back down because he realizes the one thing he's missing.
You're staying.
Without Aloy, he has no adversary. No, that's a very good point.
You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
So the question becomes, is that DLC? Is that a next game?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
Oh, he's got his arm round her. No, it's not. Aloy knows the truth. It's not over. Because, yeah, so is the next game defeating Nemesis, or is the DLC defeating Nemesis? That is the question. Because, yeah, that thing don't look exactly friendly.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world.
So we're missing Hades and Apollo.
My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem.
Aquila, long time no see indeed. How are you? Good to have you with us.
The courage to overcome any obstacle.
We're just coming to the end of Horizon Forbidden West.
And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Oh, are we controlling this? Or is this just the credits? This looks like it's just credits in general. Yep, she has her tribe. You're absolutely right. What a gorgeous game. Oh. I pressed a button. Yeah, and you can skip that as well. Lovely. Oh, interesting. Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith threat. You are now free to continue exploring complete unfinished side quests. You can also start New Game Plus from the New Game Plus start point base. Thank you for playing. Memorial Grove, what's that about? This is a weird thing that it's doing. Loading all these locations in. That feels like a bug. Ah, so yeah, there's the new game start point. And like that, there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we have beaten the main story. Our companions are no longer here. Except for...
What are you up to?
Beta.
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere.
We may not have Hephaestus, but...
Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't Apollo we're missing. We do have Apollo. We're short Hephaestus. We are short Hephaestus and Hades. Those are the two we are now missing. Because obviously we let Hephaestus go, which would probably be the point of the DLC, as it was in the last game where Hephaestus showed up. Or it will end up becoming, like, the main driving force, well, the secondary driving force within the third game, would be my guess, because you'll end up doing a thing of like, oh, look, here is Hephaestus. We need to get Hephaestus, because otherwise we can't stop this threat.
Data module's in.
That would be my guess, is that you can't stop the threat unless you have Hephaestus. Well, I can't even, like, talk to Gaia anymore? Flip. Oh, no, I can.
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need. Those wings holding up?
Well, alrighty then. That took less time than I'd anticipated. We definitely could have done that last stream. Unfortunately, my game decided, no, you're going to crash, along with everything else. So there's still one machine I still haven't, like, even encountered yet, so I don't quite know where that's supposed to be. But yeah, there's the Spectre Prime. So what did I actually think of that boss fight? That is the question. Because that boss fight was... It was definitely better than the last one. Because the last one was basically a machine we had already fought before. But yes, was easier than anticipated. But part of the reason that was so much easier than I'd anticipated was because I had... was because I've done so many side quests, and there are still more that I haven't done, but because I did so many side quests, it was then just like, oh, like, you're now super high level, and, you know, I got one or two of, like, the good weapons, and it's just like, oh, well, I guess that's done now. I guess I can just do that, and that's fine. So it was easier than anticipated. But it was nice that it was at least a new and unique enemy. The Far Zenith machines in general are a bit of a pain to defeat, just because they, it's never clear, like, what is, like, the weak points are never, or they're clear, but they're not super, like, easy to get, because they're, like, this really powerful machine. But it just meant, so that's always interesting, because it meant, like, nothing was super effective, which was fun. But yeah, it was easier than I had maybe hoped or anticipated it being. Which, you know, is fine. These things happen. And like I say, it was a marked improvement from the first one. And we did get some, a boss battle prior to the main one with Tilda, because we had to fight Eric, which was a little bit more hand-to-hand combat. But even that wasn't, like... even that wasn't, like, super difficult. Because, I don't know if that was just a strength thing, or if that was an armor thing, or what, because my spear wasn't super... But the ending was great. But the ending of the last one was good too. Like, the endings are good. The endings, they always do really well. It's just the actual, like, final battles don't feel as big. Because, like, I don't know. In other games, you get, yeah, in other parts of the game, because, like, I remember, getting to the elephant, for example. When you get to, that elephant boss early on. Like, I don't think I fought another elephant. But that elephant was, like, really difficult to fight. Because I wasn't leveled enough. And I kind of, like, I almost want, like, yes, you want the final boss to be beatable whether you have leveled up fully or not. But I also think there's a sense of it should be challenging depending on... There should be a level of challenge depending on whether you have or have not done all those things. You know what I mean? So I kind of like would like... Yeah, I would want the boss fight to be more difficult in a sense, because in this game like even in the last one it felt a little easy if you've done tons of side questing. Whereas if you've done, you know, if you haven't, I'm sure it's plenty difficult. But in a game that's so big, you kind of almost want there to be, like, for the final boss to, like, basically go, look, you are under-leveled. Because I get that it's like, oh, this is the point of no return. But you do sit there and go, like, you kind of should make it so, hey, look, you definitely, absolutely need to level up and improve your skills. Like, that is a necessary thing you must do. And so I kind of would want that, so the final battle feels more challenging than it was.
I've got this.
Ooh. That was not what I intended, but sure. Yeah, like, I don't know if it's because, like, my health was more or any of those things. Like, my health was higher than before because I did loads of leveling up, or whether it's because of... Yeah, like, my strength and weapon power just went up because I leveled up, or I just happened to have really good weapons. I don't know. But it felt easy, which was my complaint with the last one, but at least with this one it was a new fight. Anyway, I'll stop repeating myself on that particular note, because there are other more interesting and more fun notes, I think, to be had with this game. Because this game is awesome. Like, this was an incredible game. Really, really fun. And massive, even like more massive than the last one, which is impressive, because I thought the last one was pretty big on its own. Oh yeah, the last one was like massive anyway. Yeah, some games do that, like, smart leveling, where depending on your level, it will let you get to do certain things, or... You know, that kind of stuff. Like, it does happen. It's not super common. But I just think it's the difficulty of going, look, we want to encourage you to do all of these side quests. And you go, yeah, these side quests are great. I'm going to do a lot of these side quests, and I'm going to get all the special weapons. But I kind of want it so that is still a challenge, regardless of whether you have or have not. Like, because, like, then part of the challenge is going, I'm not going to level up at all. I'm not going to do any side quests. I'm not going to get any special arrows. I'm just going to take on the final battle in, like, the base form. And that'll be a challenge that people do. They'll be like, as much of a 0 level run as you can do, or a 0 upgrade run as you can do, they will do. But it then means that if you make it challenging for those people, you run the risk of it being super easy for the people who just play the game normally and want to explore and level up and do side quests and things. So there's a bit of to and fro, and you have to make it work for both. It would be cool if they could go, hey, here's some smart leveling, and so you can now just, you know, do it and it'll be fine. That would be fun. But admittedly, that is not super common. But like Strike, I haven't played a single game of Strike. Like, you get some bonuses for playing Strike. I think there's one special weapon you get. Tony, thank you for the follow. It's good to have you with us.
Signal seems to be coming from behind those vines.
But yeah, it's just that feeling of, like, there's... Yeah, like, Strike was an addition I didn't feel was necessary. We had Strike added to the game, and Strike added basically 0 to the game, because other than, like, the one weapon you might get from There's like one extra weapon you get from playing Strike. But other than that, Strike does nothing for you. And there is like no point in it. They're all dead. But yeah. I think it was just that feeling of being like, it wasn't, yeah, Strikes, like, I'm all for making the game bigger because the game did get bigger and it was cool that the game got bigger. That was cool. Because otherwise it would have been, like, why would you pay £70 for a game which is super small? You know? Like, you just wouldn't. It wouldn't happen. But playing for a big game, great. We love playing for big games. Or paying for big games, I should say, rather than playing for big games. We love that. The difficulty then comes with going, are you just artificially bulking the game with Strike? Like, there are other things which I think you could do. And I think they'd be just as good or successful. Like the side quests, like the contracts and things, like those sort of extra side quests, yep, fine. Add more side quests, that's great. But the Strike stuff was almost totally pointless. And then they had like the arena, which is weirdly hard, actually. I have tried playing the arena, and it is weirdly hard.
Certified Hanson? Yeah.
Yeah, it almost felt
Control, we are clear for takeoff. I guess the pencil pusher that replaced us meatbag robots is feeling real proud of themselves today.
Oh yeah, I know this one.
Okay, Mac, let's get up there and frag some tin.
Those pilots were ready for battle. That's a feeling that Tenakth will understand. Green shine. I'm in luck. My focus has detected another flight recorder.
Has it? Where's this so-called fire gleam that's apparently here? But yeah, it's yeah, I think they did some really cool things to bulk out this game to go like, here, look, this is a bigger game than before. And I'm like, that's really cool. But then I also think there are some other things they did, like Strike. I'm just like, this is an unnecessary addition to this game. We did not need a board game to make this game good. Oh, you're up here with me. That is not what I anticipated, but sure.
A rush of air.
Come on, dude. Do your thing. Start killing some fools. Are you going to start killing things or not? Go. The characters are strong. You are 100% correct that the characters are strong. And they did a good job, like, adding new characters while keeping the old favorites, and it all still feeling like good and strong and like just a generally good time. Like, it could have been very easy to add new characters and for it to be like overwhelming and then those characters not to get good development, but I feel like so many of them got great development. And like, you felt for them. Like, even though Alva, like, we only had Alva at the very end of it all, I felt for Alva as a character, which is great. That's exactly like what you want. they're just killing everything down there. So many things have been dropped. He is still chasing everyone down there. Yeah, and like with the strong characters as well, like they did a good job. Like, you know, it could have been very easy for Silence to have either been threatened. Like, they did a good job of keeping old characters like Aaron, like Silence, feeling useful and important to this side of the story. Because again, I think it could have been very, very easy for them to have just... like, ignored those characters. And for it to have, like, just not done... them to have not done anything. Whereas I think we ended up with a really, really strong set of characters. And the old characters felt like they were necessary to what was going on in the future. And they didn't just satisfy us with making it. Exactly. I think the thing is like, I've been watching some videos about quote-unquote shipping. And why shipping is like, for characters, can sometimes like be detrimental to the story. And I think, in a sense, I think it is probably good that they were not like shipped together immediately. Like, we've had the kind of loviness of it all working up over time, but we also don't want her getting totally bogged down with stuff. Oh, that just leads you into that, which I've already done. So that's less useful. So yeah, I think there's like pros and cons to the idea of like shipping them off together and for them to be like one. Why are you on the ground? Why have you done that? But I also sit there and go, yeah, it'd be nice for them to get together. But I guess that could, again, if they are playing a third game, which wouldn't surprise me, I imagine it would be really good for them to be able to go, hey, look, we're going to start actually putting them together in this new game. And then Aaron dies, or Aaron gets seriously injured and threatened, and it becomes a serious problem. And so it's like, it becomes a motivational point. Whereas in this game, there's still plenty of motivation, but you kind of go, it would give some emotional stakes, I suppose. But I also don't want to just boil Aloy down to, she, you know, at the end of the day, she's a woman that needs a man kind of mentality of like shipping often. But it is cute when they fall in love and stuff, but it's not like necessary. And like you say, it keeps you wanting more for the next time, for like the next game we have. What have we got around here? Yeah, let's head for that. But yeah, I'm going to do, because we're getting to an hour and a half, so we'll probably just end it there again. I started late, and it was a quiet, I'm tired. It's been a long day, a long week already, and it's only Tuesday. So, I'll get this metal flower, we'll get this bit sorted. We'll find a save point. Because then I just want to quickly look up, like, what's going on with DLC, or what's going on with the future of stuff. Like, in fact, like, that's hilarious, because, like, this is, oh, it's all overgrown, but it's like, I can get up there now, without even doing this. Yay, some collectibles. So many like things to sell, and I've just not, because I kind of like upgrade some of my armor and then just go, you know what, I'm just gonna stick with like the stuff I have until the end. Like, I've still got like green items in my inventory. Oh, and that's how you do that. Fine. But it was just that sense of like, I'm now just like, well, I'm just gonna stick with what I have. And then we'll get to the end of the game, and I may get some of the more ultimate weapons rather than just buying weapons from people. Right, so I'm going to have a look. I'm intrigued as to what is going on with Horizon Forbidden West DLC. Let's see if anything comes up for that, and if anything shows up. There's also the talks of the Netflix show, so that could be like a nice filler for the meantime between yeah, that could be like, it could help tide us over before the final release. Will Horizon have DLC at the time of writing? PlayStation Group have not confirmed DLC. When was this written? 10th of May, so it's been a month. So there's a lot of... Okay, so people are, because like with last one, it was called the Frozen Wilds, and the Frozen Wilds were mentioned a couple of times. In this game, the Burning Shores are mentioned a couple of times. So it could very well be Horizon Forbidden West, the Burning Shores as the DLC. But there's no date as of yet. Horizon Zero Dawn was released on 28th of Feb. The Frozen Wilds was announced then in June, so that's what, 4 months later. And then the game came out in November, which was 9 months later. Around 8 months. So it could be a similar timeline. It could be slightly later. So this came out, when did this come out? What, March? Which means that if it came out in March, we could probably expect it around December time for DLC, if it follows that, which would make sense. And if they haven't announced DLC, I'd be very, very surprised if they've announced a sequel. Guerrilla Games for Horizon Forbidden West does almost everything good. So yeah, we know about Elizabeth's role so far, her ongoing legacy, Aloy's personal arc. Horizon Forbidden West sequel confirmed to explore new mysteries. The game ends with another big cliffhanger. Where is it setting up for the game to go next? Has teased players can expect from the sequel to take the overarching story. Horizon is really about mystery. Each of our stories has been about uncovering mysteries in both the old world and the present day when the game takes place. Indeed, there are plenty of backstories that we can tap into to develop new storylines and create new mysteries that we've already established. And indeed, this game ends on another big cliffhanger where we're setting up something for the next game once again. So, they've not confirmed working on it, because I guess they'd be working on DLC for this. But they are looking to make a sequel, which will inevitably deal, I imagine, with the big, big ending of Nemesis. How is Horizon Forbidden West sales versus Zero Dawn, I wonder? Because I think Zero Dawn had a bit of a late pickup because of COVID. So Forbidden West sales are down 35% compared to its predecessor. However, the data does not factor in digital sales, and the download market has accelerated. So physical sales are down 35%, but the digital is up. Or the digital cannot be measured. I love it. Someone has asked the question already. Did Horizon Forbidden West sell enough games to make a third game? I think it was always going to do well. It's been confirmed to sell over 20 million copies, so I think it's definitely enough for a third game. And there we go. 18 hours ago, Horizon Forbidden West doubles its digital sales compared to Zero Dawn. So it did. It was 35% less in physical, but then did 50% better in digital. So it has sold more copies at the end of the day. So we will expect some new content of this. Eventually, I say when the DLC comes out, I'll be sure to get it soon and play it on stream. That will be the plan. But until then, we're going to have to find something new to play. Where's my phone? I need to check what my week is looking like. What is my week looking like in general? My week, Thursday. I can stream Thursday, it looks like. I'm not going to be streaming Saturday. So I will probably try and get a Pokemon stream set up for Thursday, because it's been a while since we touched on that challenge. I wanted to do more of it, but then things kept getting in the way. So Thursday we'll probably do that challenge. I am going to just say right here, we are officially abandoning Lego Star Wars. Not because the game isn't fun, like it has its flaws. It's not bad as a game. The issue is I keep getting copyright struck to no end with that game because it keeps it has all the Star Wars music, which is licensed and therefore causes me issues. So we won't be taking Lego Star Wars any further, unfortunately. So we need a few new games now. I need to look into what games have come out that I've been interested in playing or waiting on playing, and we'll figure it out, because this has been a really fun game. It's done us a good lot of content, which is always good fun. And yeah, like last time, I will miss playing Horizon, because it is a great fun game. I'll probably play a little bit of it in my spare time just to like finish up everything and 100% it or whatever, but I'm not going to do that on stream, I don't believe. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any recommendations for games we should play. I've got a Switch, I've got a PS5. I now do have a computer. There are a couple of games I might set up on my laptop, possibly, that are going on in the Steam sale right now that I think could become the fun. They're more casual than this. I would like to have a new story-based game to dive through with you guys. So yeah, if you have any recommendations, let me know. And if not Fall Guys. No, I'm not doing Fall Guys. Sorry, Steffi. But yeah, if there's any recommendations you have, please do let me know. But with that, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Stephanie and Vanessa, for keeping me company in the chat, and Akila as well for jumping in. Good to see you again. If you like what you've seen today, please give us a like, give us a follow. All that good stuff really helps us out. And with that, I will catch you in the next one, whatever that may be. So, ta-ta.